Welcome to Flash Tutorial Type What You See Part 2. It's a follow-up to Type What You See. That's what I have opened on my computer. Select this layer here that we just put this over sign on and give it a name Over. O-V-E-R. Lock them layers. They're all locked. Select that over layer, insert a layer, and call this Start. This is my start. My start layer. Select frame 1. And here we want a button. So come over here, pick up your rectangle tool. Button green for start. Green button, black outline. Check the properties panel. I don't want this to be, if it says rectangle tool, okay. If not, select the rectangle. Open the properties panel, and I want this to be 1, just a regular rectangle. Okay. Come over here somewhere and make a rectangle. Pick up your selection tool, highlight it, modify, convert it to a symbol. Make sure button is selected. Start, S-T-A-R-T, shift underscore B-T-N. Copy that. And paste it in for an instance name. Double click. Now we're inside that button. Call this layer the button layer, B-U-T. Lock it. Insert a layer. Call this layer text. T-E-X-T. Come over here, select your text tool. I want some black here for my text. Open your properties panel. Should be static text. 12 points should be alright. Black for the end. I don't know if we need it embedded or not. No, we shouldn't have to because we did previously. And make a text box. And it's called check. C-H-E. No, excuse me. And it's called Start. S-T-A-R-T. Start. Pick up my selection tool and drag that into here. Go back to scene 1. Make sure all the layers are locked. Select frame 1 of the actions layer. Open the actions panel and type this code. Type. Start underscore BTN, that's that button we just made, period, add event listener. We've gone through this before. Open bracket, mouse event, period, click, comma. We're calling it this function show1, close bracket, semicolon. There's my function, there's my show1. Open bracket, event, colon, mouse event, close bracket, colon, void. Open curly bracket, close curly bracket, and between them go to and stop. Open bracket, quotation, word 1, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon. So when we press that button, we're going to jump to that word 1. Now, click right here, put a couple enters, arrow keys up, stop, S-T-O-P, open close bracket, semicolon. Control, test movie, test. No errors. I click this, I just jump to that frame 1. Now, I don't want this start button to be seen once I get here. So let's go back here and right here insert a blank keyframe. Good. Control, test movie, test. And this is going to be W, E, and hopefully that works from there on. Now we need some dynamic or some static text. So click the start button, insert a layer, call this text, T-E-X-T, S-T-A as in text static. Select frame 1. Here's my start button. Come over here, text box. I'll take black for my text box. If I click here and see it's a text tool, static is good, 12 points. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's make this 20 points because it's, and the rest is good. Make a box here. C-L-I-C-K. Click here when ready. You can say anything you want, but I'm when ready. It's up to you what you say here. And click here when ready, or you can say click start when ready. Over here, another text box, and this is where I'm going to put you're going to put your DIREC. This one you're going to put your directions, and make sure these are static text. Good. Come here, insert a blank keyframe so they don't come up to here. Pick up your text tool. It should be the same as it was right here. You're going to say TYPE, type what you see, THE, then CLICK, then click check, CHECK, period. And I can just pull this. Oh, I didn't get a period there, period. And again, you can put whatever you want for these instructions. Type what you see, then click OK. Let's just see what this looks like. Test movie, test, start, direction, blah, 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 blah. Type what you see. I see a W, so let's put a W. Check. I see a E. Check. R. Check. T. Check. Y. Check. Game over. I don't want to see this stuff when the game's over. Don't want to see any of this. So now this is where it starts to get tricky. This would be a great time to save this. File, save as, and I want this to be part 2. It's in bits, desktop, good. Okay, now what we don't want is when we get here on this frame, I don't want to see this, any of this. So the easiest ones to get rid of are these. First of all, is the static text. So if I click here and drag that back to there, then I can say click off. I can say here like that, remove those frames. This over, I want to keep that. I actually want the over to be bigger, so we may as well work on that right now. Lock all these layers, click on the game over, highlight this. It's a text and I want it bigger. Game over. I got 32. Game over. Okay, that's good. I don't want to see those buttons. And this is where it gets really tricky. Click here, right click, insert a keyframe. Now, click here and here, right click, remove these frames. And I might get an error here, so I'm going to test this out. Control, test movie, test. No, start. W, good. E, good. R, good. T, good. Y, good. Game over. I got to get rid of that. What? That's right here. I get rid of the word. That's no big deal. Just move that one to the left and remove that frame. This is the one I'm concerned about. Click on this, move it to the left, click on here, remove that frame. That's the one I'm concerned about. Test movie, test, W, E, R, T, Y. Good. Very good. Another good time to save it. Save as, and make sure it's where you want it to go. And it's going to tell you you're going to replace it. Yes. Make sure all the layers are locked. Select this text static layer. Insert a layer. Score. S-C-O-R-E. We want to be able to keep score. Click on frame 1. I'm going to just move them directions down for a bit. You don't have to do this yet. I'm just going to pick up my selection tool, unlock my static text one, click off to the side, select frame 1, and assist directions. I'm just going to use my arrow key and drop it down a bit. Lock that. Go back to frame 1 of this score layer, this new layer. Pick up my text tool. I'm going to keep black. Open the properties panel. If it says text tool, click here. I want dynamic text. And I want it to be a reasonable size, so let's make it 30s. Okay. Make a text box here and put 000, 3 zeros. Again, confirming that it is dynamic text, and it has a name, SCORE shift underscore TXT. That's good. It should actually be able to hold 4 characters, 000. At the same time, now pick up my rectangle tool. I want no fill, so click here. Click here. If it says rectangle tool, all right. If not, click the rectangle tool and then open the properties panel. I want this to be, again, 3 for my stroke. Pick up my rectangle tool and start here like that. And text tool again. Open the properties panel. Back to static text. It's the same size as this one. And I'm putting all the score stuff. I want to make a little box here. Making sure that it's static text. Yes. And write score. SCORE. Pick up my selection tool and just drag that score side by that. Just want to make sure I have no errors. Again, testing it as quick as I can. W E R T. It's always good to get through it. Y. And there's my score. I can move my game over after. Lock all the layers. Select action layer 1, frame 1, and come down here and type this code. Type. It says score underscore text, TXT, capital S for score, period, text, TEXT, turns blue, equals, open bracket, count, close bracket, period, toString, small t, capital S, turns blue, open close bracket, semicolon. So we're going to make a variable called count. So come up here, couple enters, arrow up, VAR, COUNT, capital C, colon, capital NUM, and down here you can click on this or you can spell number out, either way, equals, number equals 0, semicolon. So we had this something called score count. That's going to keep score for us. Go up to the next frame here. Open the action panel. And down here, right here, type these 2 lines of code. I'm just going to paste them in. Count equals count plus 100. So if we get the right score, if we type a W, we're going to add 100 to count. And this line, score underscore text, that's that new text box we made, period, TEXT, this turns blue, equals, open bracket, count, close bracket, period, to string. And up here it said count equals count plus 100 semicolon. So copy that. You're going to copy that. You're going to go to this one here, and you're going to come down here and paste it in. Well, I already have it here. I just got to get rid of these. Just going to paste it in there. You're going to come here, paste it in here. And you're going to come here, paste it in here, and finally here. And this is as much as I want to do for this one. Hope it works. No errors would be nice. If I click here, hit the W, this will turn to 100. Hit the E, 200. R, 300. T, 400. And of course, if I hit the T, nothing happens because it's wrong. But if I hit the Y, 500, game over. Okay, that's enough for this tutorial. There will be a follow-up. It'll be titled Flash Tutorial. Type what you see, part 3. If you plan on doing it, make sure you save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial. I hope you use what you learn.